Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Wordle tutorial. Friday, August 1st, 2025. Yeah, it's August. And happy MTV Day. 44 years ago today, MTV began. Now they don't play any videos. And it's Friday, TGIF. Happy TGIF. So, in honor of MTV Day, we're going to use video. Now, normally I would not use this word for a starting word because the V is not that common. But actually the I, that's 3 vowels in the D. So we're just having a little fun here today. It might cost me a guess, but it'd be funny if the V. Oh, we got the O and it's green. It's in that spot. That's interesting. A word that ends in O. So now let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. I'll write a description for you to memorize. You can get these in 3 or 4 regularly like I do. About 7 out of 10 times. We got it 4 yesterday. I'll go over that. So ETAOIN SHRDLUC SHRDLUC. So let's go over that again. ETAOIN SHRDLUC. ETAOIN SHRDLUC SH. So the next 5 most common letters in English language, left to right. TANSH in that order. So now let's make a word with the O in that 5th position and 4 of these letters. See what we're doing? We need to use the common letters. So I and E are out. So A, T-A. Could be taboo. T-A-B-O-O. I mean, that's looking right. Look at that. T-A-B-O-O. Don't want to guess that B. Don't want to guess that double O. But maybe we'll take a chance here. I don't usually take risks like that. But okay, let's see if we find something better. A, T, A, T, A, N, N, A, S, A, H. Not seeing N, N, A. N-A-H-A. Hondo. Hondo, wasn't that a John Wayne film? Hondo. Can't use the D. It's a proper name anyway. Okay, at this point, let's just go, before I take a guess on taboo, a chance. Let's go through the alphabet here and see if anything jumps out at us. B, A, B. Bando, Sal Bando, a great player for the Oakland A's. C. Cameo, C-A-M-E-O, can't use the E, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, Q, U, R, A, N, R, A, N, T, O, Rento. R-E-S-T-U-V. That O on the end really lowers the bar, doesn't it? It just gets rid of most of the words. T-U-V-W-X-Y-Z. Let's just give it a shot. I mean, I don't take risks. If you watch my channel, I usually go by the mathematical route. But if you want to get it in 2, and I only get it in 2 about once a month, you got to take the risk. And no, but now we got a pretty decent shot to get it in 3. So we took the risk, didn't get it in 2, but it paid off. So now we know we know the B is either here or here. Now if the B is here, there's an obvious guess. What you barking about? You got to go outside? Oh, he's got his ball. If you go B here, you got an obvious guess as banjo. And that would probably fit because we've had a lot of rare letters lately. So now if the B goes here, I don't see anything jumps out at me. So before we jump for banjo here, let's go through. After the second guess is a good time to guess your vowels. A, no E, no I. We got the O. Haven't guessed U or the sometimes Y. I'm guessing we're done with vowels. Although, I-O like radio, but I's out. Gotta have a B. So let's go over my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system one more time. ETAOIN SHRDLUC SHRDL. So the next 5 most common letters in English language, left, right, N-S-H-R-L. So ETAOIN SHRDLUC, E-T-A-O-I-N, SHRDLUC, S-H-R-D-L-U-C. So see what we did. Now we got the next 5 most common letters. So now let's put an A here. No, it's not gonna be A-A. An O-A, O-A. Can't think of any word there. B-A. Okay, we got banjo, and banjo fits with the N. The N is the next most common letter too. So that's looking better. S-A something B-O. S-A blank B-O. H-A blank B-O. H-A-R-B-O-R. Harbor, 6 letters. H-A-R-B-O-R. That works nicely. We live right here at the world's greatest harbor, Hampton Roads Harbor, Hampton Roads, Virginia. L.A., I live about 3 miles from the Chesapeake Bay to the east. R-A-L-A-R, Larbo. Garbo, Greta Garbo, beautiful actress from the golden age of Hollywood. Greta Garbo, that works, but can't use proper names. Great name too, huh? Greta Garbo. Okay. Now let's go A, B, C, just real quick. I don't think there's going to be anything. I think it's banjo. C, carbo, like carbo load. Don't think that's a word, though. I think that's slang. Could be carbo, though. Okay. I've got my mind set on banjo now, don't I? D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Parbo, Q, Q, U, Quarbo, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So, I'm going to go with banjo because we've just been using rare letters all month on Wordle, and that just makes sense. So, there it is. Okay, so very nice, impressive, yes. That's a nice guess. So, in this case, we started out with video, which was not a great word because of the V, but turned out to be a nice guess. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, it gave us the O on the first, and that really limited things, actually. And then taboo was a risk, and it turned out to be a great guess and gave us banjo. So, yesterday's Wordle I'm going to give away in 5, 4, 3, 2.5, 2, 1.5, 1, was frill, F-R-I-L-L. So you had the double L, and then you had the F, not a super common letter. Another kind of tricky one. The guess before that, I can't remember what I used before there, but anyway, got there in 4. So that's it. We'll see you for tomorrow's video. Bye.